Hello everyone, my name is Josh and welcome to WHIMS, and today I'm going to give you my reading for a little short story I wrote called Figure of Eight. And the reason why I've chosen to read it for Halloween on this day in particular, you'll find out why when I read it a little more. And I'm not going to tell you what the story's about, you probably have to figure it out through my reading. So I hope that the microphone's loud enough so you can hear me when I'm reading this. But here's Figure of Eight. I hope you enjoy, and if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, please subscribe to the channel today. And what did you think of this story down in the comments below? I want to hear your thoughts because this is my own writing, so I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. Would you like to hear me read more stories? I already do read more stories on my channel anyway through Reader's Corner, which is a playlist I put together for all my sharing my own creative writing endeavours as well. So if you want to see more of these sorts of readings, please look at that playlist. So yeah, this Figure of Eight by myself, and I hope you enjoy. Figure of Eight. Many people have stared at my face. I sit in a shop window displaying a body much like a vanity table in my early days. I wouldn't say much to anyone, and they wouldn't say much to me. I would not have any words to say back if I could. I'm nothing but a gilded object with a face, a screen washed with mercurial silver. I'm a still lake without the commotion of ripples or waves when I don't have a form to capture. I have observed many people. Beyond that, I see only people, men, women, young, old. Some men with broad shoulders and muscles, men who are tall but skinny, men who are shapely. Sometimes I see men with dogs, or women with dogs, women who are tall, skinny, or shaped like an hourglass. It is these that take the longest to look at when studying their appearance. They find joy in life regardless of how they look, and men feel the same. Other times I see them with a mother, father, partners of either or the same gender as themselves, but I always see people. Not always the same hairstyles, not always the same age, or the same skin colour. When you're as stationary as I am, it can feel like a playground. One day I saw a man walking down the street with a bag full of gifts. He had muscled arms, wore a short-sleeved shirt and dark trousers with a glimmer of white. He looked casual but troubled, like he was juggling many and all stresses at once. His smile revealed something in how he raised his eyebrows when surprised to see me. I recognised his face when he passed me. Now, at this late hour, he wears a dark green jacket he has on when he is jogging up and down the market town square. Going up and down, back and forth. He moves so fast in the mornings it's like a blur, this human figure of eight. He's confident when he strides past, but he holds a lowered glance almost to the floor. He presses He presses a black rectangular slab of glass to his ear, but when he looks at me, he does so without so much as a flicker of attention. He isn't the sort to study himself when confronted with a mirror. There's a cautionary, concerning flicker in his eyes when catching them in the light. Since his hair was shaven, I could see a thinning, powdery greyness on his scalp when he turned his face away from me. Now I see a woman carrying herself without words, overworked or too preoccupied to see how she carries her shopping bags with a constant timid swaying when underhanded. Not looking at me with any surprise or comfort, but just looking at the world as if to say, I'm looking to crash when I get this all in, but I don't know, it's not possible. I know it's not possible. She probably has children with the withering of her skin, but she's not showing greys beneath the eyes or hair. She's in her late 30s. I am ignored as she walks past. Tiredness clouds her eyes like frost as she moves. Two men then walk past, one about 6 years older than the other. The younger of the two is in a wheelchair, one of those electric wheelchairs, and the other is able-bodied, hurrying with his hands in his pockets. There is a desperation and longing in the walking man's eyes, and there is a glimmer to the other man's eyes, a certainty of tears overwhelming his vision to a blur as he drives on. The walking man is staring at the back of the wheelchair man's head, hoping to entertain a spark of recognition of the walking man's words, taking his eyes away for brief spells to mind his own footing on the uneven and gravelly path. He's looking to make amends for his mistake. I could see it in the tightening of his teeth and the trembling of his lips when they caught themselves clamping shut. The walking man pauses, just slightly away from my point of view, and stands there. Then he looks relieved, non-stop apologetic, and then he eases his step towards the man in the wheelchair, and they embrace. The fairy tale can continue. But will it have a happy ending? Then I see you. Your eyes are like a woodland skyline merged in mist. When pressed together, your mouth thins while well-rounded, as you silently contemplate. Your teeth appear not long for this world through the flashes of an ill-tempered flare, darkening the yellow of worn animal, as if a dry. Your teeth appear not long for this world through the flashes of an ill-tempered flare, darkening the yellow of worn enamel, as if a dry black brush tarred your set. You keep a spare, sparkling white-lighted dentures inside your jacket, which you softly caress from the inner sleeve of your pocket. I can see it through the puffy outer lining of your clothes. I can smell blood on the bridge of your nose, as if you have butted someone or lost a fight much quicker than you thought. Here's what occurs when things come too easily. Only then is this lesson learned. Who are you? I'd have wondered with my mouth open if I were flesh and blood, but I couldn't. I couldn't touch the glass, palm side flat, as you have now. Instead, I can only look at you like how a child looks at a carnivorous beast through the rusted bars of an enclosure at the zoo, spellbound, yet trepidatious, but still altogether at ease, with that protective layer between the two. There is the thinning air of intimacy, bordering intimidation when you lock eyes with me. I would have shuddered with delight at the sight of you, if I were to wear flesh for a day like a suit. That's figure of 8. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to see more videos, please subscribe and please check out more of my Reader's Corner list. I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy Halloween, everyone. I hope you have a good evening and have fun, stay safe, and be sure to tune in next time for when I talk about the Hallmarked Man. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and all the best. Take care. Bye bye for now.